I'm so excited to be here for Meat Week.
I know, right?
Finally.
All right, what are we making today, Pilar?
So today we're making a peppery steak with an agroodolce sauce.
Now, explain what agroodolce is.
Okay, so agroodolce is an Italian condiment, basically. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit sour, a lot of punch. It's a really nice complement to the steak. Shall we get cooking?
Let's do it, let's do it.
So we're gonna start with this New York strip over here, actually, for this recipe. The reason why I love a New York strip is because it's tender like a filet, and it has the flavor and fat just like a ribeye. So the first thing we're gonna do is season up the steak really, really well. I'm a really big proponent of seasoning your meat in advance, and then you park that for like an hour and let it sit. Okay, we have some freshly crushed black peppercorns. You're gonna lay that on your plate or on top, and you're gonna press down to adhere. So we've seasoned off both sides, and meanwhile, you want your pan heating over medium to medium-high heat.
Pilar, I've decided without question, I like the roll onto the pepper on the plate.
So when your pan is nice and hot, you're gonna add some oil. And right here, actually, we have a steak that has been searing. So it's nice and hot.
Time to turn it over?
Yeah, I like to, ooh, look at that. Beautiful. So this recipe is gonna cook stovetop for 6 minutes. But just make sure you're doing essentially the same amount of time on both sides.
Same amount of time on both sides.
And we're gonna finish this steak in the oven. Okay. Basically. One thing to look for when you're going into the oven is definitely use an oven thermometer.
Okay, by the way, I have a really searing, burning question. I get intimidated with putting my pan into the oven because I'm always worried I'm going to melt it, but I know finishing a steak off in an oven is crucial. Tell me about pans, Pilar.
I feel like I can help you with that one. I'm gonna walk this over and come right back.
All right, perfect. Roll the tape.
So you want to sear a steak, but aren't sure which pan can go in the oven? Here's how Pilar does it. Her go-tos are cast iron, carbon steel, or stainless steel skillets, in that order. Cast iron is built to last, super versatile, and gives you that just right crust. Carbon steel is lighter than cast iron, and the most commonly used in restaurants. And stainless steel is sturdy and reliable. But no matter which pan you pick, keep these safety tips in mind. Use comfy pot holders. Have a trivet ready to receive. And Pilar leaves her mitt on the handle as a visual reminder. That's it, until we meet again.
Okay, first of all, you're just the prettiest, cutest human being on the planet.
Let me show you some pretty cute sauce. So we're gonna make the agroodolce sauce real quick.
Let's do it.
We're gonna dump everything in. That's 2 tablespoons of shallots.
2 tablespoons shallots.
All that roughly chopped cranberries. Wonderful. Ooh, and then that is my balsamic over there. Some water, and then we're gonna do some honey. So all you have to do is basically bring this to a boil and then simmer it for 4 minutes until it's nice and thick. So here we have the balsamic that has been reduced a little, and the last little thing is off the heat. We're gonna pour in our mustard. All right, so we actually, on the side, Drew, have a steak, beautiful steak that has been resting. Critical piece to cooking steak. Rest your meat for at least 10 minutes. So now
and then what does cutting on the grain mean? Because that also throws me
So you're
off.
gonna cut against the grain. So basically, you have the steak kind of parallel to you, and you're gonna cut this way. And you can go as thin or as thick as you want. Beauty, beauty, beautiful.
Oh my God, so good. I just want to eat it.
All right, so the last thing to do is just spoon some of that beautiful sauce on.
Oh, this cut's not going well. I guess I'm just going to have to eat this piece. I'm sorry. I just eat.
It is really, really good.
This is the perfect temperature, whatever this is. So, VFFs, I hope you're all meat lovers, or it works for fish too, because you're all getting a Meter Plus Smart Meat Thermometer. Woo! I know! Which is such a game changer, and a delicious craft meat gift box from Porter Road. Ooh. You guys are all getting that. Okay, Pilar, I'm really excited about this because this has a lot of heart and soul for us.
Absolutely.
All right, you're going to be here next Monday, and we are kicking off something that I have a lot of hope for. It's Cookbook Club, and we're going to be talking about actually this book, The Essentials of Italian Cooking, by Marcella Hazan.
Yep.
And tell everybody what we're going to be making, Pilar.
So next Monday, we're going to be making a beautiful pasta, a bucatini with a matriciana sauce.
See, you say it so much better. I'm so relieved I had you take that one. And if you guys want to join in with us, we would love it. The recipe is on page 157 of this book. See, I'm already dog-eared and ready to go. And what we want you to do is cook with us. Send us your pictures, send us your video. Let us know what you like about the recipe, and we would love to tag on social media, hashtag Drew's Cookbook Club, and we would love to post some of your photos and videos, and some might even be featured on the broadcast.
Yeah.
So let's do this. This is a personal dream of mine, and I couldn't do it alone. I could only do it with Pilar.
Thank you. Looking forward to it so much.
You know what it's really inspired by for me, Pilar? Was I am an avid cookbook collector. We cook in a kitchen together that is floor-to-ceiling cookbooks. Everywhere you turn is a cookbook. When the pandemic started and everybody started making those sourdough loaves, I thought, could my love of cookbooks and everybody's desire to cook in harmony, to cook in community, to challenge themselves, to express themselves, and feel a part of something, that's what inspired this idea.
Yep.
Thank you, Pilar. I love you.
Thank you for having me.